Sands is a proud sponsor of the Long Island Tea podcast.
With incomparable luxury, Sands leaves nothing to the imagination. To learn more, visit sandsnewyork.com.
We are the Long Island Tea, where we spill the tea.
It's true. We're from Long Island, so we say, how you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
We're in the middle of the vines.
Yes.
Because it's Memorial Weekend. So
It's
there's
kickoff. We're here. It's summertime. Long Island wine of the week.
I'm thankful for our hot teas.
Yes. That's like such a Long Island thing.
We're just talking about real life.
Right.
That's what we do. Welcome back to Long Island Tea Podcast, where we spill the tea on living your best Long Island life. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Sharon. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's weird. It feels we have a new machine, and it's very high tech and very exciting. Mm-hmm. But we didn't have our little intro music that only you and I hear.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know if we're really on.
I know, it's weird.
Is this thing working? Hello. You know. So how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I don't even know. I'm like, what minute of the day is it?
Where are we?
What's the weather?
Right.
Is it freezing in the morning, or is it sweltering?
I know.
It's like what is happening?
What is happening? It's like Twilight Zone, but it'll constantly sing this song in my head that the kids sing at school. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather out today? Is it sunny? Is it raining? This is in my head all day because this is what the weather's been like.
Yes.
Freezing this morning.
My teeth
Now
were
we're sweltering.
chattering in the morning, and then I'm like literally peeling off my suit jacket in the car, like dying, gasping for air.
It's so hot on the way back.
I mean, it's still lovely. It's not hot like it was last week.
No,
It's still,
hot in here.
it actually feels like spring, and that's what spring is. It's all over the board, kind of like my emotions.
Kind of like my brain today, this week.
It's crazy because it's been, I mean, we came off of Ross Mathews was on last week.
Oh, how incredible was he?
Love.
And
by the way, my inbox blew up. I emailed him today. I was like, my inbox blew up, Ross.
Aww.
People are like, I've already bought tickets.
Oh my gosh,
are
that's
you
awesome.
going? Let's squad up.
so cute.
Yeah. And then David Kilmick from the LGBT Network was like, hey, Ross is trying to get in touch with LGBT people. Let's connect. So I connected them.
Oh, amazing.
I mean, it's just going to be like, it's just so great.
Oh.
He was so fun and so genuine.
I just loved him.
I did too. And so thank you again, Ross. And I cannot wait for your May 11th show. And for those of you that are listening, just, there's still time.
Yeah.
We're giving away 2 VIP tickets.
VIP is better.
Where you get to go hang with Ross. And obviously everybody that listens to us is going to be there.
Yeah.
So it'll be like a full Long Island Tea podcast squad.
Takeover.
Yeah, exactly.
So
make sure you go to Long Island Tea Podcast Instagram on
Enter
our Insta.
to win.
Yeah, and guess what else? By the way, I don't know. I think it'll be ready by the time this airs. But if not, Michael is working on putting a voicemail on there. So those of you that don't know how to work DMs or whatever.
Right.
But the cool thing is you can just click the message button on our Instagram and you can leave us a voicemail now. Yeah. And the cool thing is if it's something we want to replay, we can replay your question and answer it on air.
That's so cool.
I know. You can tell us what you loved or didn't love. And, if Sharon and I like it, or maybe if we don't like it, we want to make fun of it, whatever. We'll put you on the air. You never know. Give us a shot. Leave us a voicemail and let's see how it works.
That's super exciting. I love it.
Yeah, it's just been so crazy because it's just been a roller coaster this week. We've been talking about the legislation that passed in Suffolk County, and I got to go. Our good friend, Chief Deputy County Executive Lisa Black, who is a hot tea,
I know.
Listens every week, by the way. Love her. She invited me to go to the signing of the legislation.
I thought that was very sweet.
Very quiet, very secret, very private, very VIP. As you know, that's how I like it, VIP. With County Executive Steve Malone, and signed it, and so I got pictures. I mean, it was like a historic moment.
Absolutely.
And it was so great. I just loved it, and the County Executive Steve Malone was like, I remember when I very first met you, Kristen, and I just, you brought so much professionalism to the organization, the industry. It's like, I knew the first time I met you that we were going to do great things together. Yeah. And I was like, I had to remind him, I'm like, well, I think you said, like, let's see if she makes it first. Let's see if she lasts. And I'm like, now that I've been here 7 years, I get that. Yeah. By the way, I totally get it. And he was laughing. He was like, that's true.
It's so true.
And, but it's great. And it's just, having people ever since I got here that like really believed and me and our vision, and have supported us. Our whole board of directors. Lisa was like, the way, we talked about labor, all these things really, they matter. It really is a village. And I couldn't thank everyone on my Instagram or Facebook. Also, I didn't realize my Instagram was tied to Facebook, so I apparently posted it everywhere. I don't know.
That's still awesome. Who cares?
It was so great. So
shout it from the rooftops, you know?
Yeah, that's true. It was such a wonderful moment and historic moment and such a great achievement. But then at the same time, we've got a lot of work to do. And we've got a lot of work to do that's happening right now with Nassau County.
Right.
And so I'm like on this high, like, woo, woo, we just got this done for Suffolk County. And then I'm like immediately in a deep, dark space because there's a big project we're working on achieving for Nassau County, and it matters the world.
It does.
To me and to us and to this organization. And it's another example. It's another step of the future of tourism. It's going to really impact the future of tourism on Long Island, whether or not we succeed or not. So I'm like deeply stressed about that.
Right. I know. I loved what you said in the exec meeting the other day. Like, I'm the only one who's allowed to work on this because I need to make sure it's done the way
I know.
but it's so true. Like you have this vision in your head, obviously. But at the same time, when you want something done, you want it done right, you got to do it yourself.
That, and then I was telling Brian, our former chairman, I saw him today, and I was like, I'm here on like every waking minute that I have free, which is not a lot this week. I'm like doing this project and making sure I'm dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's and putting, everything we can into it to make sure it's perfect. And I said, look, because at the end of the day, I don't want the buck's going to stop with me.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is not going to be anyone else's fault or responsibility. If it's not successful, it's going to be mine. And it matters the world to this organization.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can't wait till it's over, but we're trying really hard. Can I just read my horoscope to you?
Please do.
Because of what you just said?
Yeah.
It said, something good is now evolving within an effort that you have not given up on. Others may have told you that you were just dreaming, leading you to feel discouraged. That may have slowed you down a bit, but with your natural tenacity, you have kept going, and soon you will reap the rewards. Let this be a great lesson in not giving up. Keep this in mind for the next time someone can't see your vision. Find your own inspiration, even when others don't encourage you. Wow. Right?
That is incredible.
I was like, I read it today. I'm like, oh my God. Please, Nassau County,
right.
We love you.
We're here for you.
I know. And I just, as exciting as the opportunity that they're giving us is, it's also very stressful just because we care.
There's a lot behind it.
So much.
Exactly.
We're Care Bears.
Yeah.
So I'm just like up and down. And then today, great stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
By the way.
That was awesome.
We were at the LIA East End Event. Huge crowd.
Future of business on the East End. I loved it.
Awesome. At the aquarium, but it's
ballroom.
The Sea-Star Ballroom at the Atlantis Banquets, which is over the water.
It's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I was thinking, sitting there, I'm like, what do I have? Like, do I have any big birthdays coming up that I want to plan or something? Like, that would be an incredible venue.
I've been kayaking in that marina right there. And
beautiful.
Downtown Riverhead, by the way, the Chamber of Commerce was on the
president.
panel. Yeah, new president.
She was awesome.
Oh, she was awesome. And they have 10 new restaurants opening just in the main street. It's like, and they're on the waterfront. It's a great getaway.
It is a great little town, especially because it was top 10 in Forbes.
I think it was top 50.
Top 50, okay.
But in the entire United States, like Riverhead,
Long Island.
And that says a lot. I mean, that's a lot. So anyway, it was really great. And then it was like so much buzz and fun. And then we come to film the podcast, and then we get to celebrate EOs.
EOs, guys.
No, just EOs. It's very exciting. You're being honored tonight.
I know. And it's funny, a couple people at the luncheon today were like, oh, why didn't you say anything? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not one of those people like, hey, look at me.
I know. Well, because when we do it, we're like, oh, you're bragging.
Right.
Like,
another word.
But I'll brag for you. What is it? The
top business leader in Nassau County.
Business leader in Nassau County.
So we can add that to our project.
Yes, we should add that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so great, Sharon, and congratulations.
Thank you.
So
I'm
we've got a
super
table.
excited. Yeah.
I think I told you because Dan's coming, and Thomas was like, "Oh my God, we're going to honor Sharon." And I said, yeah. He goes, can I come? I'm like, no.
Aww.
I know. And he's like, well, is Dan going? I'm like, yeah. He's like, what?
What?
He's like, Dan's going and I'm not going.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm like, I'm going straight from work. I really don't have time to meet up afterwards and do like the whole carpooling thing. And then, and then I'm like, I want to be there with Sharon.
Aww.
I mean, love you, but like, I want to hang out with my girl.
Yeah.
you know.
Because you got me, girl.
So then he's like, when are me and Dan get to be on the pod?
I know, I love this. This was Dan's idea.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes.
I was like, this was so funny because
Definitely should have them on.
it's a constant thing where, fact check this or whatever. And Dan's like, said to me one day, he's like, Thomas and I should do a pod takeover where we're literally like correcting Sharon and Kristen on all their mishaps. I'm like, that's so funny. So when I told you, you were like dying laughing.
Yeah. He was like, when are me and Dan? And I told him, I said, well, get this. April 27th is Bring Your Kids to Work Day.
Yes.
And so all of our kids are going to be on the pod.
I love this.
And he was like, what? And I don't get to be on. I'm like, no. And it's going to be so great because it's going to be Skylar from Chris's Sky, right? His daughter, Tegan. And is it Braden and Pearl?
Yeah, Braden and Pearl.
And then Isla.
And Robbie,
and
right?
Robbie.
And Robbie.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So it's like all of our mini-me's are going to come and take over. And we've invited the staff to bring their kids that day. It's going to be like a full family experience.
It's going to be so cute.
I was like, order juice boxes. Let's get some donuts up in here. Let's have some fun.
It's going to be fun.
I can't wait to hear what they say.
I know. Did Chris tell you the good news
What?
about Sky?
Yes. Yes.
So
Oh,
exciting.
let's say, can we say it, Chris? Can we announce it? Sky committed to Arizona State.
Yay! Woo,
Go
woo!
Devils. Woo woo.
He's like, this office is going to be filled with
I know.
Sun
There's enough
Devils.
Sparky stuff in here already, but like another
So cute.
Sun Devil in
I'm
our
so
office.
excited.
I know.
It's amazing.
It's
That's
gonna be
awesome.
so. But Kenzie's excited too.
Yeah.
She's like, tell her to call me. I'm going to totally show her around. She needs to be Delta Gamma. I was like, okay.
That's
no,
so
so
funny.
it'll be great.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
it's
awesome.
like part of the family is still there, you know?
Yeah.
So it's great. I know. It's so fun. So, but I'm really excited about the kids, and that'll be on we're going to film it on the 27th, so it airs like that next Tuesday. I don't know what day that is.
The second, I think, right?
So make sure you listen. Also, I think that we should ask our hot teas if they want to hear from Dan and Thomas.
Poll. Here we go.
Yeah. So let's put it. Should we let Dan and Thomas do a takeover?
That would be funny.
I don't know.
This National Husband Appreciation Day was April 15th.
Oh.
So next year.
Well, I was thinking like Father's Day, a Father's Day episode.
That's a good idea. We'll let them take it over. I have to tell you, though, I love Thomas. He talks all day for a living, and he's great. He's he's so great at his job. But he was telling me the story the other day, and he was like, I was in the Hallmark store and buying our lottery tickets, and they have the Lottery Dream Home lotto tickets now in
What?
New York State.
What?
So, which I'm obsessed with.
Yes.
And I asked him, I'm like, so if you win the lottery on the Scratch Your Dream Home, do you have to go on the show and buy a dream home? You know, we were laughing. So he's going to Hallmark store to get his tickets, as he always does. And he starts talking to the lady. And he's telling me this later. He's like, I told her, like, do you think that we have to go on the show and buy the ticket? And he's like, she wanted nothing to do with my story. She just looked at it. And I said, yeah, but think about it. In that shopping center, how many people probably come in there and they're like retired,
right?
Or it's next to Starbucks. They want to talk her up. And
Yeah.
he's like, oh, it happens all the time. And all those people are in there and talking to her and bugging them. And then I just looked at him and he goes, are you saying I'm one of those people that's just like randomly talking? I'm like, yeah.
So funny.
Yeah,
That is
she
so
doesn't
funny.
care about, just buy the lottery ticket.
Yeah.
She doesn't
That's
care what you're going to
hysterical.
do. Anyway, so it'll be funny to see what he talks about. But okay, so let us know hot teas. Hey, speaking of hot teas, at the luncheon today, Newsday was there doing some
Yeah.
stuff, and they came in, and Amanda came up to me afterwards, one of the Newsday girls, and she was asking me to write like a quote or something. I said, sure. And then she's like, I have to just stop and tell you that I feel like I know you. Because I listen to the podcast all the time. It's like I feel like I know you and Sharon.
That
I'm
is
like,
so cute.
oh my God. I still get so excited
I
when
know,
people say
I know.
that. She's like, I'm on my walks and I listen.
And listen. And Ed, the other day, he's traveling all over. He's like in DC and upstate Oneonta, right? Oswego.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he was like with a group of like 5 or 6 women, and he's like, "Hey, just sitting here with your hot teas."
Yeah, he texted us and he was like, they're all hot teas. They're all obsessed with the podcast. You guys are like celebrities. I don't even know where he was.
It was so cute.
I know. I love it. And so, hey, hot teas. Give us a shout out. You know, give us a review, 5-star review.
We
Leave us
get
a DM.
$5 off merch.
Which our new merch is coming up, by the way. We've got some. Our merch is always so good, but we've got some more even.
I mean, Alyssa's not only the producer of the podcast, but she's also like the designer of our logos and
all of
everything
our
like that.
merch
She's
logos.
doing such an incredible job.
It's so cool. So make sure you're following. Just give us a shout out. Tell us what you want to think. Really tell us about Dan and Thomas.
Yeah,
'cause,
we want to.
you know,
We want to know.
I really kind of want to know. And then we'll put to bed. I'll be like, the hot teas have spoken.
Yeah, they said yes.
Yeah, they probably will. I know. Those guys would be so cute. And
They
fun.
would be
And
funny,
love
but
that
I
they
wonder
get
how
along.
like well, Dan's whole thing was like, instead of drinking wine, we should drink like a local brewery.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, we got connections.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, or maybe even like a whiskey distillery because we
Ooh,
have
yeah.
we had a lot of craft distilleries
Yeah.
too. We could make them like something fancy.
Or even like live vodka.
Yes,
Right?
Thomas loves himself a good martini. You know, so yeah, we can do that.
That'd be funny.
Okay, you're talking me into it. Here we go. Okay, so. Just so you know, because we're going to Sharon's thing tonight, we are not drinking wine of the week.
Right. But we can still very much talk about it.
Also, because I didn't eat anything all day, and I was
Right.
like, "Girl, I got to drive to the thing." You know,
Yeah, it's far. It's far for you. So thank you
it's far
so
for,
much.
No, it's far for both of us, but it's on the way back. But no, of course, I wouldn't miss it. But I was also like, I don't want to go there and be like, I haven't eaten today. Now I'm drinking wine loopy.
Right. Then I got
I'll be like, "Woo, Sharon!" I'm like, "Ooh,
You'll be
woo,
that
woo."
person with the loud whistle.
I know exactly. But yeah, there's me with like the bullhorn.
Cowbell.
Yeah, so I got to keep it in check.
Yeah,
you know, it's a classy event.
It's classy.
It's Blank Slate Media, by the way.
Yes.
I think that is honoring you. So I want to give them a shout out for
Aw,
giving you the
thank
recognition.
you.
So you just talk about like Long Island wine country.
Yeah, so
and say thank you.
we would normally be drinking wine this week, and we were scheduled to drink the Pindar Vineyards Isabella Red.
We'll save it for next week.
We're going to save it for next week. Okay.
Yeah, but I just think thanks to liwinecountry.com and liwines.com, sorry. And again, so much great stuff. 50th
yeah.
anniversary. If you go there, I mean, here we are. The weather's great. So
Yeah,
it's time
it's
to get out
incredible
there.
time to get there.
It's time to get out there
And-
before it's mayhem.
Yeah,
Go
if you
now.
can, go during the week. Mm-hmm. You
Yeah,
know?
and their big event is coming up in August, and we're going to be talking all about it. So just stay tuned for their big 50th anniversary celebration. And things are happening with Aspen. We're going to Aspen Food and Wine
I know.
Festival with Long Island Wine Country,
Yeah.
and we're going to put Long Island wines on the map with all those bougie people.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
so exciting.
It is exciting. So let's get into some Long Island life.
Sure.
What was I going to tell you about Long Island life? Couple things.
Mm.
So first of all, today I was just thinking about why I love Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
It's so different being here in the business community. I'm like, I can actually just be myself. I can be goofy.
Yeah.
I can be clumsy.
Yeah.
Whatever. I can be on point. You know, and Long Island, because especially when you're out in the East End. They're real people. Okay. These are small businesses. They've lived there for generations. A lot of them come from farming backgrounds, agricultural, fishing, and you don't need to put on any airs.
No.
You know, everybody looks nice. Everybody's professional, but it's like, you can just really be yourself.
It's the real.
It's the real. And I felt like the people there are like really friends.
I felt like the people on the panel, I mean,
Yeah.
they were, the way they were bouncing off of each other, you two, you know, it was
so
just,
funny.
it was great.
My friend Reese was there. Did you see me talking to Reese?
No.
Reese Wackett, my Pure Bar friend.
Oh.
And my friend Shanilla, who is like my new Reese, because Reese went to a different bar studio. So then
So
Shanilla
fun.
started coming, and she was there with Chase Mick. I'm like, and so then we all had a full Pure Bar episode. And Wilfred was there talking to us,
love
who owns
Wilfred.
the bed and breakfast in the North Fork. And he's like, you girls all go to the same gym. And we're like, we all go to Pure Bar. And he was like, I'm shy. I should go. And we were like, Wilfred, it's hard.
It's hard.
Okay, just because
Yeah.
we do it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
No, but it was fun. It was like really a family and friends. I just love it.
And even driving back to the office, like it was such a beautiful drive, you know, even if it's on the Long Island Expressway,
Yeah,
like all
it
the
was
grass
easy.
is green, the tulips are popping up, you
Yeah.
know, like it's beautiful.
The Peeps, Long Island Peeps, shout out, man. I love this industry and this community. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else it is? It is National Bucket List Day.
My favorite day.
Yeah.
I love a bucket list.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that I have a bucket
I
list.
don't know if I succeed on them,
Right.
but I do have them.
I guess so. Yeah. There's
Right?
always things. And there's a bunch on this list that I've, believe it or not, still have not done on Long
Really?
Island. 7 years.
What? Like what?
Okay. Like, for example, one of them I'm going to do with Ross Mathews, Paramount.
You've
I
never
have-
been to the
I've
Paramount?
never seen a show at the Paramount.
Get
I
out
know.
of town.
Everyone's giving me full side eye.
Oh my
Everyone
gosh.
everyone just looked up at me like, oh.
Most incredible place, I would say, other than Jones Beach, but such
Yeah.
a great place to see a show. Ohika Castle.
Yes, I mean I'm there all the
All
time.
the
I
time.
love it.
All the
So
time.
I love it. But a lot of these places I have been to, which is super cool. But like Lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, what's another one? Have you been to all these places? You haven't been to the Belmont Stakes, have you?
Oh, I've been to the Stakes, yeah.
To the Stakes or the race?
Oh, no, I go to Belmont every year,
Yeah,
but
but
not to the Belmont
See,
Stakes.
it's different.
Yeah, right.
It
You're
hits
right.
different. You
It
got to go to
does.
the Belmont Stakes. I mean, okay, so Shelter Island, I've driven through.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
that's
we're
beautiful.
talking about, Scott emailed us about going to the Pridwin.
I know. I'm super excited about that.
And we need to check that off our bucket list
Yeah.
because that's another one. I have been to the Children's Museum.
Long Beach, Boardwalk.
I mean,
Love it.
so great. So great.
Amazing.
I love it. What else? Bagel Boss, I've been to. I mean, I've been to, like, these are great, but these are, like, we go everywhere. This is our job, right?
Yeah.
Top Golf.
Top
so we've
Golf
been
is
there.
fun.
We've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there for work events, but every time I'm like, I'm going to go there with the girls and
Yeah.
hang out. What a cool, like, Friday night.
Oh, yeah. Especially in the summer where it's still light out in the night, you know,
So
like it doesn't
awesome.
get dark too
So awesome.
soon. Lunch lobster roll, Ovs.
Honestly, this got to be on everybody's bucket list. It's the best lobster roll, and you got to get the T-shirt.
Yeah. You got to say, you got to
Get
get
it.
Lunch. Have you been to Lavender by the Bay?
No.
Beautiful.
That is on the bucket list for sure.
Beautiful,
And
yeah.
you know what else I want to go to that's right over there by that is the new Durye's at Orient Point.
Yes. We should do that this summer.
We do this every time. We're like, we should do remote there. What are you saying? Yeah, we do this every time. We should remote at Lavender or this place. And then we're like, it's time
Can't
to
get
do
it.
remote.
Yeah.
And
We
Michael
can't get it
and Alyssa
scheduled.
come and they're like, can we do a remote this day? We're like, no. We're super busy. We have 45 minutes.
It's so funny.
know.
It's so true.
It's and everybody's been calling. We have all these remotes we want to do.
I know. And I think that we just have to like literally lay it all out in our next pod meeting
It's
and
just
just
so
say,
hard.
okay, this is where we're doing it.
And people are so gracious and they want us to come and do a remote from there. And I'm like, we're always like, yes. And then we come back and look at the schedule. We're like, nope.
Nope. Can't
not
do
gonna
it.
happen.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What else?
Old Westbury Gardens. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Old Westbury Gardens. I love that place. Have you been to the Longhouse Preserve?
No.
That's really cool, too.
That's like super quiet and
Yeah.
like,
It's kind of a hidden.
Yeah, it's
if
hidden.
You know, you know.
yeah.
There are so many. Another one we were talking about the other day is Quandary Hall.
Quandary Hall. Yeah.
I haven't been there. Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen, and plus just every single downtown, we were talking about going to Roslyn this weekend and so many cute new restaurants and shops and it's right on the water.
Roslyn is a cute town.
It's so pretty.
It is. And it's in Nassau County.
Yeah.
And it's like,
picturesque.
yeah, exactly. I was going to say, like, these little villages, the smaller they get, that like they're so cute.
And there's always, in all of the different downtowns, there's always a new restaurant. I was looking at Riverhead again. When you drive through, I'm like, oh, that's new.
Yeah.
That's a cute new shop.
Yeah, Patchogue is literally opening up new restaurants every week, I feel like.
Oh, you know what else is on my bucket list? Sagamore Hill. I have not ever been inside.
Okay, I was going to say, yeah, you have.
No, I went there, but I didn't do the tour was closed because
Okay.
it was. You what? I crashed a tour. You crashed a tour?
That's funny.
Because it's not easy. Yeah. they get sold out.
Yeah.
It's the national park, and it's it was the year-round home of Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
And we're working with the Gardner Foundation to launch a new Teddy Roosevelt app, by
It's
the
going to
way,
be so cool.
of like places where you could go, and
Yeah.
then you hold your phone up, and artificial reality like brings people to life that tell you about
It's
Teddy
so
Roosevelt
funny since
on Long
this
Island.
has been happening. Like I keep getting, obviously it's like that target marketing, all this stuff showing up on my phone about
yeah.
AI. And I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's creepy.
It is creepy. And when you talk about it, next thing you know, your phone starts giving you stuff. Can I tell you one of the things? So I'm traveling. I leave this weekend. I'm traveling. I'll be at Simple View Summit. And then when I come back next week, this is the Kite Festival.
Yeah, I'm
for North
super
Babylon.
excited.
They told me about it, like 6 months ago.
Oh, yeah.
You've been there.
Yeah.
Because you said you just happened to
Drive by. And I was like, oh my God, what's happening here? And I pulled in. It was amazing.
yeah, I think it's April 28th. 29th?
Yep.
Okay. What? Oh, Michael will be there
Yeah, I'm
covering
going to go
it.
there too.
So check out Discover Long Island on Instagram and probably our Long Island, New York, or Discover Long Island on TikToks because it's going to be super visual. I think it's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And
hopefully they have a good windy day. I mean,
I know. Well, it's
that'll be
been-
fun. I know. No.
It's been it's kite season.
Yeah.
And I think it's International Kite Day that day.
Oh, that's why they do it. Oh,
Yeah.
so cute.
I know. I'm so
Do you
excited
know
about
what
that one.
is awesome happening on April 27th, which is like official summer happening? Claudio's opens.
Oh, that's how you know it's summer.
That's how you know. If you know, you know.
And the owner or the owner of the restaurant group that owns Claudio's was on the panel. Do you know that's who that was? Tora?
That's who it was?
Yeah.
Oh
that's
my
who Tora
gosh.
was. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
because Mark and I were talking about that. I'm like, I couldn't. He said what his
he
company
said
name was.
The ownership company.
Yeah.
But it's Claudio's.
I love it.
Yes.
He's
and
awesome.
He is awesome. And if you don't know Claudio's, it's in Greenport and it's right on the water. It is such a vibe.
It is such a Long
All
Island
the boats
summer.
pull
Yes.
up. There's usually live music. There's the lobster rolls and all the fresh fish.
And there's so much history in that
God, well.
building.
So that we happen to know a Claudio.
We happen to know a girl.
We know somebody. So Miss Jamie Claudio
Yeah.
and Janice Claudio, by the way,
Yes,
too.
she's a hot tea.
The woman, the myth. She's amazing. So that is how you know. I'm excited, Sharon. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
officially
just
here
do
for
it.
summer.
Let's just do it.
I'm officially ready.
Me too. I was telling Wilfred today. I'm like, why isn't it summer yet, Wilfred? He's like, it'll come, but it'll snow before it happens. And I'm like, stop it.
That's what Thomas said.
What?
I was like, what? Have you seen the weather?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I don't get that.
I don't think
What
so,
does that
but that's
mean?
funny. I love that you were talking to Wilfred about it. I'm here for summer. I want to break out my paddleboard. I want to go to the beach.
Happy hour
I
on the
love
beach.
it.
It's
I love it. I
awesome.
love it. Okay, what else?
What else we got here? We got, you said April 29th is the Kite Festival.
Oh, here's one. The 28th, the Center for Science, Teaching, and Learning is Family Night Hike in Rockville Center. That's so cool. If you have not been, if that should be on your bucket list
Yes.
too. It's the Center for Science and Teaching and Learning. I thought they changed their name to just the Center
It
for
used
Science.
to be abbreviated. What is
okay.
acronyms? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's where they have all these. They have the most incredible dinosaur exhibit. I can't speak. Right? That's
Yeah.
the one. The dinosaurs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's so cool.
I gotta go.
And you haven't been there yet?
No.
You've got to take the kids, Sharon. It's
Yeah.
awesome. The dinosaur exhibit is amazing, and then they have this really great they rescue all these animals in the back. That there's like emus
Oh my
and
gosh, that's
exotic
so
animals.
cute.
It's really cool.
Oh, that is awesome.
I highly recommend. So you gotta do that.
You know what else is happening? Selfie Clubhouse Super Mario characters meet and greet because the movie's coming
Yes.
I'm
out.
seeing it tomorrow.
Are
you're
you?
seeing
I'm
it
so
tomorrow?
excited.
So get this. I was leaving Pure Bar the other day, and I was talking to Chanel out front. We're in the parking lot just chit-chatting. And these two guys come out of CVS fully dressed as like Mario Kart characters.
Wait, do you say Mario or Mario?
I say Mario.
That's funny because I say Mario, and Dan always makes fun of me because he's like,
It's in Long Island, Mario.
it is Mario, but he's like, no, on the game he goes, it's Mario.
Yeah, I think they pronounce it.
Italian accent.
I think they
say Mario.
pronounce it Mario Kart.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a Long Island thing, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's funny.
Okay, so we've got a zillion new partners as per usual. Angelica is killing it. She's
killing it. I mean-
first of all, you know what else is opening? Splish Splash.
When does it open?
I don't know. We'll find out. But
It's happening. But Adventureland is open on the weekends now, so
Adventureland.
that's like
they said Splish Splash is
happening.
hiring.
700 employees.
Yeah.
My nieces work there. My niece is like one of the top lifeguards.
It's one of the greatest water
Yeah.
parks in America.
May 27th.
May 27th. Thank you, Michael. Splish Splash is opening May 27th. Also, if you're looking for a summer job, call up Splish Splash, and then you get probably free. I'm assuming you get free entrance on your days
Oh,
off.
yeah. And I think you get family.
I just gave it to you. If it doesn't happen, you don't.
Sorry.
Splish Splash is gonna be like,
What are you
"Cancelled."
doing, Kristen?
What are you doing? You know, one of my favorite restaurants, Prime.
Prime, yeah.
in Huntington on the water.
It's beautiful.
Perfect. And that's another thing where in the winter it's great, but in the summer, that's another vibe.
Oh, yeah. You're lucky
You don't
get
even need to go to the restaurant.
Right.
You go around back
on the deck. It's
on
beautiful.
the deck, and it's like a full club scene
It is.
on the marina.
It's gorgeous.
I love it. What else?
We have some members, like you said, partners that just joined, like our good friend DJ Chef. He just joined.
Really?
Yeah.
Or he probably just rejoined, right? Yeah,
Oh,
he rejoined.
Yeah, he rejoined. Okay.
I love DJ Chef.
He's so
He's like
awesome.
my best friend on, I think, Facebook or Instagram. We message all the time.
He's so cute.
I feel like I know more about DJ Chef
Mm-hmm.
and what his regular weekly schedule is than my own family. I really do. I'm like, I know what he's
funny.
up to. He's awesome. He's busy.
He's super busy.
He's out there in the Hamptons
all over
doing
the place.
If you have a bachelorette party, call up DJ Chef because I see them on social media all the time.
Yeah.
They look fun.
They look fun. Like,
like
we
a
don't even have
girls-
to have
like a divorce
yeah.
party.
or even just like a girls' night out. You
Right.
want to like have a DJ and cook? Like, that's awesome.
Oh, he brings the fun.
Yeah.
I love it. Just check him out.
You know what? Another one is just joined on a tier 3 is Besito.
Besitos.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
my favorite like
Really?
Mexican restaurant. Yes, they do tableside guacamole.
Guac.
Oh my god, so good. And then at the end they do the little wishing dolls. They're like this big, made out of
those are so
thread.
cute.
They're so cute. You have to put them underneath your pillow
Oh
for
my
good
God,
dreams.
that's so cute.
Yeah.
Story dolls,
What are they called?
The worry
dolls. Yeah.
Yeah. They
Thank
take
you.
your worries away.
Yeah.
Right. I love that.
Love it.
I love that. We talked about the Long Island Farm Brewery last time, which is at the Tulip Festival, which is in full swing, by the way, out at Water Drinker Farm. And this year they have a you pick. Did you know that?
No.
$1 a tulip. You can pick them.
Oh my gosh, so cool.
Which I was like, what a great idea.
Concept, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So that's for sure.
You talked about Prime Tellers and American Chop House.
Yes,
oh my
I've been there.
gosh,
It's awesome.
awesome.
It's awesome. P.S. Sidebar. It was my anniversary this week.
Yes, happy anniversary.
Which the fact that I forgot to mention until just now in the podcast is just on brand.
Well,
Sharon.
it was so funny because I was like talking to you and I'm like, I was going to bring it up on the pod. And you're like, right. We should talk about it.
My God. So funny thing. So last week we've had so much going on. And last week Thomas texted me in the middle of my workday and I'm just like not in family mode,
Yeah,
right?
work
I'm like,
mode.
and he texted me and he goes, can you be home by 6:00 on Monday? And I wrote him back. I'm like, yeah, why? What's up? He's like, it's our anniversary. I'm like, of course.
Of course I'll be there.
That's what I meant. I meant like, what's up with our anniversary?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Like, what's the plan?
Right. I was like, I looked at Sharon and Sharon was like, Totally. I was like, why? And so,
That was so funny.
then get this. Can't believe I didn't tell you this until now. I finally got burned. I got burned by the no gift clause.
Oh.
Yeah. So I said, because obviously I had no gift at this point.
Right.
Because I didn't know what was happening.
Right, where you were. It didn't matter.
Right. And we've been so busy. And plus, it's like expensive. We got a lot of travel coming up, and the kids are all going to college, and like we're super broke.
Right.
Like
right.
we just basically pay for college now.
Right.
And I said, so are we doing like the no gift thing? Mm-hmm. And he's like, what do you want to do? Do you want to do? I'm like, yeah. I mean, we didn't do a gift last year because it was like the anniversary. We were on the cruise.
Right.
And then we did Valentine's. It was cool.
Right.
We didn't do anything major. So I was like, cool, no gift. Great. So then I'm at the mall on Sunday. All of us, me, Thomas, and Tegan. And Thomas is like returning something. So he was off on his own. Kenzie texts me from Arizona. Don't forget to get Thomas a gift for your anniversary.
I love that.
I wrote her back. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet, by the way. Thank you. She remembers.
Yeah, so cute.
And then I said, but no, we agreed, no gifts. And she's like, So I think he had asked them, like, does your mom already have?
Right.
He bought me like a Guess white jean jacket,
So
which
cute.
is so cute. And he was asking the girls, like, does your mom already have a white one? I just want to make sure. So they're like, Mom, they're trying to warn me.
Right.
They're
trying to help a
trying
sister
to
out.
throw me a bone.
Yeah,
I didn't take it.
I know.
I didn't take it. Did not happen. So I felt bad.
Yeah, and you got burnt.
Yeah,
See?
I said I was so mad. I woke up and he was like, okay, so you're already annoyed with me. I can tell. He's like, so here's your gift. Get it all out. Get it all out. And I'm
Let me
like,
have
why
it.
would you do that?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Here's a candle.
I know. So the only good thing I can say is that about a week ago or a week or two ago, there's these mugs at the Country Corner, which is like, our favorite
Okay.
dive bar. And they're the annual mugs. They only come out once a year.
Okay.
And the first year they came out, everyone bought them. And then number 12, which is Thomas's birthday, was no one had bought it. You can tell because there was a T-shirt still in it because the T-shirt comes in. So I was like, I want to buy number 12. And they were like, no, somebody bought it. I'm like, the T-shirt's still there.
Yeah.
A year later.
Yeah, nobody bought it.
No one ever,
Yeah.
they might have bought it. But
they
they
never
never
picked it
claimed
up.
it.
Yeah.
They're like, clearly they've never had a beer out of their freaking mug.
Right.
Let me buy the mug.
Right.
And they wouldn't give it to me. And then the next last year was like these clear, they were crappy ones. I'm like, I'm not buying your crappy clear mug.
Right.
You wouldn't sell me the one I wanted.
Right.
So now they just came out with brand new ones. They're beautiful blue, like handmade. And they came out on Instagram. I went that day and I was like,
Purchase.
Here's my cash. Number 12. Thank you. So, and then we went to get a beer later that day and I surprised him. So she came out, the bartender was so cute. She came out and she like handed him the mug and he's like, this isn't.
Oh.
So I did.
You redeemed yourself.
Well, it was before our anniversary, but it was like, a just because gift.
Right. Oh, right. I remember you telling me that.
Just
Yeah.
because.
Yeah. Aw.
So it's the only thing that made me feel better. That
That's
I didn't
so
get
nice you do it just because.
I know Father's Day's coming up. So is Mother's Day though. Mother's Day, I want a gift. Mother's Day is not a no gift day.
Right.
By the
Because
way.
you don't have to give one.
Right, exactly, because I don't have to give one. That's a good point, Sharon. That's good. Yeah. So well, it's fine. He wasn't mad, and it's so cute. And we went to Arlo.
Oh, you did. Yes.
We went to Arlo for dinner, and it was fabulous in Northport.
I love that.
It was
I love like
awesome.
experiencing new restaurants and like out of your little town,
Yes,
getting
it
out
was
of your box.
so. I mean, obviously, our team had been there. They're a partner. They covered them all over social.
And they do an
I mean,
amazing job at marketing.
Oh my God,
They
it was
do.
so cool. You know what? So it's such a vibe. It's like really light and bright, and it's lots of windows. It's on this hilltop. It's gorgeous. The menu was amazing, and they've got this great, really vibey like orchestra music, but it's like fun.
Okay.
Is there outdoor thing?
No, it wasn't outdoor. We didn't see it outdoor. There was no outdoor thing.
One that they said was
It looked like it wasn't open yet. The bar was awesome too, though. Even if you just want to go to the bar,
Yeah.
we had a little martini and it was so fabulous. The service was great. But the cool thing is that they're vibing in this great music. And then I didn't realize it at first. There's a live guy walking around with his violin, electric violin,
No.
just adding to the music.
Oh
like
my
he's playing
gosh.
over it and it was like pop music.
I love
but
that.
It was, what an experience.
I love that. That's awesome.
Arlo Kitchen and Bar in Northport.
So cool.
It's a little pricey,
Yeah.
but it was
Worth it.
It was
It's
a
worth
Monday
it.
night slammed.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, the restaurants are slammed. It's really, truly like I was walking the other day on a Wednesday night, and it was like Bayshore downtown was like pumping. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is happening?
Like Monday night, get your reservation to Arlo because it was really, really cool. Okay, we'll talk more partners next week because we have a lot. And we've got the kids coming up. Is that the next episode? The kids? It's gonna be so fun.
Oh, that's gonna be
So
fun.
okay. Do you want to? I have some celebrity, but I also have some anxiety.
Okay, celebrity first.
Do you have any?
Ted Lasso, are you watching?
Yeah. Why is it downer? It's not as uplifting.
I know, and I'm like, what? Why?
was
I
gonna
feel
say
like
that.
it's very. You know what's funny? So I just finished Shrinking, who
Mm-hmm.
was made by the same directors, and like a lot of the dialogue is very similar now. That if you watch
Mm.
it back to back, so like they use the word "stuck" a lot. Like I'm just stuck. I'm
Oh.
stuck, and I'm like, they said it in
You're
Shrinking.
like, you're regurgitating.
Yeah.
What is this AI?
Exactly.
Who's writing your script, AI?
So
No,
true.
I mean it's okay. At least they're not ridiculously singing and dancing in the streets like they were that
Right.
one season. I was
That
like,
last finale, I
I
know.
almost didn't make it back to that. Okay, so last week I did my R.I.P. Kelly and Ryan.
Yeah.
So Kelly and Mark, her husband,
Mm-hmm.
are on the show now. And here's what I'll say: she looks really happy.
Yeah.
She looks really happy.
What's the chemistry? Well,
It's
obviously
cute.
there's chemistry,
It's
but
actually, I haven't seen, I mean, I only get to see a couple minutes of it as I'm like in and out
Yeah.
or whatever. But it's really cute. They have I like it.
okay.
She seems really happy and comfortable. And you think what she's been through with all the different people, bolting on her
Yeah.
show. And Sharon, we know what it's like when somebody you think is your loyal person just like bolts.
Yep.
And you're like, I mean, good for you, but
But, like,
it
you're
hurts.
broke. Yeah, you're
it's
broken.
hard to get over that. And to have the stability of him, and he was cute. They had a
Aw, good.
Thomas also approved. He was like, okay, I love them. He's like, I think I might like Mark more than Kelly. I'm like, my husband has a man crush. I get it. He was wearing
Yeah.
a t-shirt today or like a really tight shirt. I was
Yeah.
like, they are the best looking freaking couple.
Their bodies, I just can't.
Whoa.
Well, when you're a celebrity and you got nothing else to do but do
They're
an
so
hour-long
cute.
morning
That
show.
Still takes diligence, but it was so cute. They're like doing stuff around, and he like picks her up,
Aw,
and
that's
I'm like,
cute.
they're so cute. Still,
That is cute. Okay.
I like it.
Did you ever listen to her podcast?
It just started, didn't it?
Well, I think so. I didn't listen, but I read all these articles about it, about like what she talks about on there.
Ooh,
She gets spicy.
But I've heard that that they have a spicy relationship. Good for her. No,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna listen.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening before. But speaking of her, on her podcast, she did have Matthew McConaughey recently. Did you know it'll be over by the time this airs, because I think it's April 24th, but I think everyone's going to be talking about it. Matthew McConaughey, he's like all about positive energy and vibes. He did his book Greenlight, which I
Yes,
loved.
and he reads it on the audio.
Oh my God, you
Yeah.
got to listen to it on audio.
Yeah, because it's him narrating.
It's like a one-man play.
Yeah.
His voice is so
dreamy.
yeah. He's like, all right. I'm like, he's so cute. But he's doing this live event where you can tune in free. You sign up, and it's all about bringing everyone together and being positive and finding green lights. And it's motivational speaking. It's Tony Robbins and like 3 other people that are these TED talkers.
That's what I was going to say. It's like a TED Talk.
Yeah, but like mini ones, I think. And it's
Okay.
all just about, bringing people together and feeling positive. And he's trying to he's a one-man uniter right now. I'm loving it. I'm here
What is it
for
called? It's called like something.
I don't know. I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah.
But
My
just Google
sisters were
Matthew.
talking about it.
Just
Yeah.
Google Matthew McConaughey, like virtual. I don't know.
So you get to meet him via Zoom?
He's on there. I don't think you don't get to like. I think it's probably like a presentation. You're not like chatting with Matthew McConaughey.
All
Like,
right.
You get a little chat box. Raise your hand.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Hand up.
What's
Hand
it
up.
called?
It's called Art of Living, Livin.
Of course it is.
L-I-V-I-N. I
Art
love
of
it.
Living.
That's
I that
cute.
Green Lights book. He went through some crazy stuff as a child, and he's like, "Listen, it was a green light. You know, I learned from it.
Yeah.
Green light,
I gotta
or red
listen
light
to
or
it.
yellow." He's like, "It's really good.
Yeah.
It's crazy."
It is crazy to know that, like, you were telling me about it after you listened, and I couldn't believe the stories.
Yeah, but still, the cool thing about it is he's still got such a positive
Yeah.
outlook on life and people, and he really does. That positivity brings people together.
Yeah.
I saw that he was doing that, and I'm like, he doesn't have to do that.
Right. Right.
He's a celebrity with $1 zillion. He doesn't have to like try and make everybody's day better, but he
Yeah.
is.
Oh, I
like him.
love him.
I'm like Matthew McConaughey for president.
100%.
I love him. I don't know what he knows
I'm there
about
for
foreign
it.
policy,
I don't
but we'll have to find out who does
Right. Exactly.
these days. Okay, one more thing.
Yes.
Love is Blind. Michael.
Oh, I didn't watch
Where's
this season
Brie?
yet. Oh my God.
I need Brie in here. So, did you hear?
Yeah, I heard.
So they had their, they have their weddings, and you don't know if people like
gotta
make
say yes
it.
or no.
So
Mhm.
it was really good. So people said yes, and then there's like a long period of time, and then they have the reunion because
Right.
and the reunion is when you really find out what happened once the cameras turned off.
Yep.
And this time, Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey, they do the show, and I love them.
I love them.
Thomas is like, now I see why you like the show.
Yeah.
I've always
'Cause,
been
like,
a big Nick Lachey fan.
Yes.
I just love him. He's such a good guy. Vanessa Lachey is like she's a little spicy.
Yeah, I love her too, though.
She like
She's a little
calls
baddie.
people
Yeah.
out.
Good
I was
for her.
like, girl, calm down. But no, it was great. She's
there for the drama. Like,
she really
that's what it is.
She's brave. Anyway, so they did it. They said this year it's going to be live on Netflix.
Ooh.
It's going to be a live reunion, so they can't
They can't
edit out
cut
the drama.
anything.
And cut. So I was like, ooh, we're here for it. Here we go. Netflix crashed. You didn't hear this? It was supposed to start at 8 p.m.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, oh my God. And I thought it was our thing. I was like, Thomas,
The internet's down.
Wi-Fi. We're trying to watch Love is Blind live. What is happening? And Tegan and I are like freaking out.
Yes.
And he's trying to fix it. And then Tegan's like, she goes on Twitter. She's like, oh, no. It's on Twitter. All of Twitter's blowing up right now
Oh, my
because
gosh.
Love is Blind is like not working.
That is hysterical.
And so then Netflix had to come out on Twitter and be like, we're going to run it's 5 minutes or 15 minutes late. We're so sorry. At over an hour.
Oh my God.
Over an hour late. And the only reason is because we got on TikTok because everyone was losing their minds in
Yeah.
America. Like
Yeah.
America broke Netflix.
That's so funny.
Because trying to log into this live show, we're like, Netflix, get it together.
Get it together. Pull it together.
So I saw it on TikTok that they were live, and I'm
Okay.
like, oh my God. And so then
So you're watching it on TikTok?
and then Tegan's like, wait, I think it's fixed, but it was still saying wait. Like, so you had to like log out, go back in, and then click it, and then it was live. But I'm like, over an hour,
Wow.
and everyone's freaking out on TikTok and on Twitter because they're like, now you're into my Succession, okay?
Right,
now
which was the
it's
finale,
9.
season finale, right?
No, it wasn't, but still, like Succession's been crazy
Yeah,
good
yeah,
lately,
heard
and so
that.
everyone's like, listen, I can't trust you anymore, Netflix. You dropped the ball. And then
man.
Andy Cohen from Bravo is tweeting,
Oh
and he's
my
like,
gosh.
that wouldn't happen on Bravo. Just so you know, we
That's
always start on
hysterical.
time. And I was like, everyone was throwing shade.
That is so funny.
Twitter was hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Twitter just renamed, right?
Oh, did it?
Didn't they?
The corporation's now X Corp, but it's still
They're
known
now
as-
X Corp.
That's
Kind
weird.
of like how Meta.
Yeah.
is
Meta is Facebook.
It has to be because it's owned by.
Oh,
Elon
yeah,
Musk.
the X space, Elon Musk, which I'm still, people hate him, but I'm not on the hater bus yet.
Right.
I'm here for it. Anything else?
No.
Have a celeb lookalike.
It is
Oh, celeb lookalike.
Oh,
okay,
funny.
okay. Who do you look like?
I think I have.
Oh, Alyssa has. Oh, okay.
I like to see
Alyssa's
this.
opinion. Who do we look like?
I say Lauren Graham for you, and Charlize Theron.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Lauren Graham, is that Gilmore Girls? Yeah, I've heard that before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I see it.
I have heard that before.
Yeah, that's
and
funny.
Michelle Williams.
Oh, yeah, yep.
And,
You know who I used to always get, but my hair was different. I had a much
Why is this not
more
working?
defined side part. Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Yes.
Ever since Saved by the
Oh,
Bell in high school,
Yep.
everybody has said Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Yep.
And then
It's
it was
the
like
big blue
90210.
This is who I think for Kristen.
Oh.
funny.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Like,
Yes.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then a little bit, Debbie Mazzaro. I think the eyes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And Charlize Theron. I see it, like the nose.
I do too.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Right? And for Kristen?
Oh, look, she's
I mean,
got
for
these pulled
Sharon?
up. I love that you guys like spend time doing this. I'm like,
Michelle
whoa.
Williams.
Oh,
Okay.
for sure.
Jennifer Morrison. And
I don't know who
Sienna
that is.
Miller.
Oh, Sienna Miller. Definitely Michelle Williams.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Totally see it.
Like, but
That
tanner.
that really.
Yeah.
Michelle Williams is very pale, but if
Yeah.
she was tanner, she would, I think.
Well, if
That's
Michelle
funny.
Williams came to Long Island for the summer, she'd look
She'd
like you.
Could give her a tan.
Oh, and did you
That's
do
funny.
you guys too? Who do you guys look like?
I don't know. I used to get, when I was younger, I used to get Nev Campbell because that's
Mm-hmm. Nev
when she
Campbell.
was
I can
Yes.
in
totally
everything,
see
and I
that.
used to have the short
That
hair.
yes, the coloring. I can see it.
And then I get Rachel Ray sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel Ray. Yeah.
I could see that. I think it's the hair.
And Six from Blossom I used to get when I was little too.
Oh,
Remember
funny.
Blossom?
No, yeah, it's just
Yes.
yes,
Gone away.
Blossom. That's so
Oh my
funny.
god, that's funny. I used to get Britney Spears all the time.
Oh, well,
I
back
can
in the
see
day,
it,
that was
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Britney, these days,
These
her,
days.
her Instagram,
I stopped following her. She's nuts.
I need to stop following her, but I can't. I
I know,
can't look
you're-
away.
I know.
I cannot look away. It's Michael, do you follow her?
Conservatorship. It was,
I know
Yeah,
somebody.
I follow her, but it's like
I don't know.
Poor
cringe
Brit
follow.
Brit.
She might need to go back on the conservatorship.
I know. Well, I'm just gonna regurgitate my I told you so's. Okay, let's see. One other thing is I was gonna tell you. The Pentagon UFO chief testified before Congress.
Okay.
There's a UFO chief for the Pentagon.
Exactly.
people.
What?
The fact that exists lets you know
Right.
that there are UFOs.
There-
and you know
that's-
who leads the committee?
Who?
Our very own New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand.
No way.
Yeah, she was on national news. I
Wow.
was like, she's like, this is important, needs to be funded. I'm like, I agree, Kirsten.
UFO committee.
Senator Gillibrand, you track those UFOs.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, because I really can't handle that right now.
That's your anxiety.
That one, yes, and turbulence. Apparently, airline turbulence
Yeah.
is increasing
Why?
significantly, and they say it's going to continue.
Why?
Global warming, climate change.
Oh God.
Because there's all these new pockets of air that are invisible, and so the only way to really detect them is when other airlines already go through them, and so they have a like a way to communicate when
Right.
an airplane hits that pocket. I was like, awesome.
Well, it's funny you say that because the last 2 times I flew, I felt it.
Yep. This is the thing. And then we can end with this if you want. I said this is funny. Did you hear the big news?
What?
Speaking of Netflix,
Yeah.
that they're ending their DVD by mail business. I mean, why?
What?
National
That
news.
is hysterical.
Chris is like tuned out. Netflix is ending their DVD by mail business officially.
I saw a red box.
Yeah.
What?
That's a Redbox.
That's so funny.
So it's like the 7-Eleven Redbox, I guess, is the only place people are doing that because why?
Isn't that where Netflix started though? The
Yeah,
Redbox?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, how do you even get a DVD player anymore?
That's
Where do
so
you play
funny.
that?
Well, you play it on your PS5.
Oh,
I have a DVD player still.
Yeah, I do too. But
It's
I
in
don't.
the-
I mean, I don't play them
use it.
now. I watch it on Disney Plus or.
Because you used to have DVD players and CD players on your computer.
Yeah,
You watch them. Everybody's like,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
That means their membership's going to go up.
Yeah, well, they're already increasing.
Oh,
they're,
sure.
They're oh, and that was the other thing. People were hating on them because they're cutting down on the passwords.
Oh, boy.
And everyone's like, get your Love is Blind together before you start coming at me.
Oh, my gosh.
for sharing pass. I don't want to pay for this.
Right?
Anyway,
Oh, my gosh,
so,
that's so
a lot of
funny.
Netflix news, and next week I can't wait to hear what the mini
Little
me's have to
mini-me's.
say.
It's gonna be fun.
It's going to be a fun family event, so make sure you tune in, and we can't wait to celebrate sharing the night. We'll tell you all about it next week.
See you next week.
The Long Island Tea Podcast is brought to you by Discover Long Island. For exclusive access to contests and promotions, follow the Long Island Tea Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And for questions, comments, and collaborative inquiries, email spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com.